Earlier this week, Apple unexpectedly released the iPad Pro Magic Keyboard with trackpad, starting at $299 for the iPad Pro 11-inch or $349 for the 12.9-inch. That begs to wonder whether the accessory is truly worth the price, especially when the newly released iPhone SE costs $399, and there you're getting a fully fledged smartphone for the most part. I think the first thing you need to think about is what type of user you are. If you're a power user, like someone who is going to replace their current laptop, then there's a reason to believe that the new Magic Keyboard could add productivity to your work style. Additionally, if you are someone who likes the traditional laptop-esque design but wants to use an iPad, the Magic Keyboard could be a worthy addition even at around $299 to $349. On the other hand, if you are someone who is looking to use their iPad Pro for portable tasks like taking notes or sketching, I personally find it difficult to see how an accessory, especially at that price, could add substantial value to your workflow. Fact of the matter is, there's a number of great accessories for the iPad Pro, including Apple's very own Smart Folio keyboard, which is around $200, and that's essentially a Magic Keyboard without a trackpad, backlit keys, or the extra USB port. Now, something like the Smart Folio keyboard is probably better for portable users because you're able to flip the Smart Keyboard all the way back, allowing the option to take notes without having to detach the iPad from the accessory. In other words, if you're someone who's looking to make their iPad Pro a tablet that also happens to do computer tasks, I would argue that there's no need to spend up to $350, especially when there are much cheaper alternatives unless you're looking for a trackpad. Now, to play the flip side of the argument, if you're someone who's looking to make their iPad Pro a computer that happens to also be a very good tablet, I would argue that the Magic Keyboard could very well be a worthy addition to your workflow. It's also perfect for anyone who is truly looking for the laptop experience with a trackpad, because as of now, the options for the iPad Pro keyboard cases with a trackpad are quite limited. Overall, this is really dependent on the type of user you are. If you're looking to replace your laptop with the iPad Pro, I would highly recommend at least taking a look at the Magic Keyboard. For all you know, you may love it, even at up to $350. However, if you're someone who prioritizes being able to keep your iPad a tablet first and foremost, and you really don't care about the trackpad, there are a number of arguably better alternatives to choose from, like the Smart Folio keyboard. As of now, it's impossible to give a definitive opinion on this because the Magic Keyboard has yet to reach most people, with the exception of a couple people who recently posted videos on the device on YouTube. However, worst case scenario, you could always just purchase the Magic Keyboard and decide before the return period ends whether or not you'd like to keep it. You may very well be surprised. Just keep in mind that companies like Bridge or Logitech are very likely to release a much cheaper alternative of the Magic Keyboard very soon. Now, if you are looking to buy the Magic Keyboard, you could go to Apple's education store. Now, you do have to be a teacher or a student, but you are able to get a slight discount, so you can get around $20 to $30 off depending on the version you get. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up because it helps the channel out a ton. Also, be sure to comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And be sure to subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. Also, be sure to head over to techlifetodayco.com for more tech news just like this, and there's an article about the iPad Pro Magic Keyboard right below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.